My dear friend, we continue together slowly without any need to hurry. The restless mind has walked a long road and it will not stop in one moment. So we walk with it gently, patiently, with understanding. The mind is restless because it has learned to measure life. It measures success. It measures failure. It measures itself against others. This measuring never ends. There is always someone ahead. There is always something missing. Because of this constant measuring, the mind cannot rest. When you stop measuring, even for a moment, you may notice a quiet relief. Nothing to prove, nothing to defend, just this breath, this body, this moment. The mind is restless because it carries many unfinished stories. Words that were never spoken, apologies that were never given, love that was never expressed. These stories remain open inside the heart. They move again and again, asking for attention. You do not need to finish every story with action. Some stories are healed simply by being seen, by being held in awareness, by being met with kindness. The mind is restless because it believes it must always improve, become better, become calmer, become wiser. This constant becoming creates pressure. Pressure creates agitation. True peace does not come from becoming, it comes from allowing yourself to be as you are right now. The mind is restless because it forgets gratitude. It looks at what is missing. It overlooks what is already here. A body that breathes, eyes that see, a heart that still feels. When gratitude is remembered, the mind softens. It rests more easily. The mind is restless because it has been trained by noise, endless sounds, endless information, endless stimulation. Silence feels unfamiliar, so the mind fills it with thought. At first, silence may feel uncomfortable. Stay gently. Do not force. Over time, silence becomes a friend. The mind is restless because it fears uncertainty. It wants clear paths, clear answers, clear outcomes. But life is open. Life is unknown. When you learn to bow to the unknown, the struggle ends. Not knowing becomes spacious. The mind is restless because it tries to control what cannot be controlled. Other people, the flow of events, the passing of time. Control tightens the heart. Letting go does not mean giving up. It means trusting life enough to relax. The restless mind often confuses thinking with living, but life is happening even when thoughts are quiet. The birds sing without thinking. The trees grow without planning. You too can rest without losing life. The mind is restless because it resists ordinary moments. It waits for something special, something meaningful, but meaning lives in simplicity, in washing, in walking, in breathing. When you fully arrive in simple moments, the mind settles naturally. The mind is restless because it has learned fear from others, fear passed down, fear taught silently, fear absorbed from the world. This fear sits deep. Fear softens when met with awareness. You do not need to push it away, just let it be seen. The mind is restless because it is tired. Tired from striving, tired from holding, tired from resisting. Rest is not only sleep. Rest is letting go inwardly. Each exhale is an invitation to soften. Each exhale is a small letting go. The mind is restless because it believes happiness must be intense, exciting, strong. But true happiness is quiet, steady, unremarkable. When you stop chasing intense happiness, contentment appears quietly. The mind is restless because it judges restlessness. It says, I should not feel this way. This judgment adds another layer. Allow restlessness to exist. Do not feed it, do not fight it, just know it. Awareness itself is peaceful. Even when the mind is moving, awareness is still. You are learning to rest in awareness, not in thoughts, not in emotions, but in knowing. This knowing does not come from effort. It is already here. Each time you notice a thought without following it, freedom grows. Each time you return to the breath, stability grows. The restless mind is like a child. It does not need punishment, it needs care. Speak to your mind with gentleness. Thank it for trying to protect you, then invite it to rest. Some days the invitation will be accepted, some days it will not. Both are fine. Patience is the greatest teacher. Over time, restlessness loses its power, not because it disappears, but because you no longer believe it. You remain present, you remain kind, you remain steady. This is the path of inner freedom. Quiet, simple, deep. Walk it slowly, walk it with compassion, and peace will meet you again and again. Namo Buddhaya.